Most people ask ChatGPT for business ideas and then never actually follow through. I wanted to test something different. What happens if I ask ChatGPT to build me a full, realistic business plan and then I actually follow it step by step, exactly as written? Here's what happened. I started with a simple prompt. I asked ChatGPT to act as a business strategist and build me a beginner-friendly business plan for making money using AI tools, with a total budget of $0, achievable within 30 days, aimed at someone with no existing audience or clients. I wanted something realistic, not a fantasy plan with no real steps. The plan that came back had 4 clear phases, and I want to walk you through exactly what it told me to do, and what actually happened when I did it. Phase 1 was called Pick a Narrow Service. ChatGPT recommended starting with one simple in-demand service instead of trying to offer everything at once. Based on my own background, it suggested social media content writing for local businesses, since it required no special software and could be delivered almost entirely using ChatGPT itself. I followed this exactly. No adding extra services, no overcomplicating it. Phase 2 was called Build Proof Before You Have Clients. The plan told me to create 3 to 5 sample pieces of content for a fictional business in my chosen niche, so I'd have something real to show instead of just claiming I could do the work. I used ChatGPT to generate 5 sample captions for a made-up coffee shop, which took less than 10 minutes total. Phase 3 was called Targeted Outreach, not random posting. This is the part I found most useful, because most beginners just post on their own page and wait, which rarely works. Instead, the plan told me to search specifically for businesses that showed signs of neglect, no recent posts, outdated profile info, and send them a short, low-pressure message offering a free sample first. I sent this exact message to 20 different businesses over 2 days. Phase 4 was called Convert Samples into Paid Work. Once someone responded positively to a free sample, the plan told me to offer a simple, clearly priced package. Not an open-ended, let me know what you want, but a specific offer like 1 week of content for a set price. This removed the awkward back and forth of negotiating from scratch every time. Following this exactly, here's what happened over the next 2 weeks. Out of 20 outreach messages, 5 people replied, 3 agreed to see a free sample, and 2 of those 3 converted into paying clients, at $35 and $45 respectively for their first week of content. What surprised me most wasn't the income, it was how much time I saved by simply following a structured plan instead of guessing at each step. Every decision had already been made for me. What to offer, how to prove it, how to reach out, and how to price it. My only job was execution, not figuring out strategy from scratch. Here's the biggest lesson from actually following this plan instead of just reading it. Most people ask AI for a plan and stop there, treating the plan itself as the accomplishment. The plan is worth nothing until you follow it exactly, especially the outreach step, which is the part people skip most often because it feels uncomfortable. If you want to try this yourself, here's the exact prompt structure to use. Ask ChatGPT to act as a business strategist, describe your available time, your budget, and your current skills honestly, and ask for a step-by-step plan broken into clear phases. Then, and this is the important part, actually follow phase 1 before moving to phase 2, instead of skipping ahead because a later phase sounds more exciting. The plan is not the hard part anymore. AI can generate a solid plan in under a minute. The hard part, and the part that actually determines whether you make any money, is doing the uncomfortable parts of phase 3, the outreach, before you feel ready. If you want to see the exact prompts and outreach messages I used to convert those first 2 clients, I've broken that down in another video, linked right there on screen. Subscribe if you want to see me test this exact plan again in a completely different niche next month. See you in the next one.